Arne Slot confirms he will be Jurgen Klopp's successor at Liverpool, with the Dutchman taking over at Anfield from the end of the season. Arne Slot will succeed outgoing Jurgen Klopp as the next Liverpool manager. The Dutch manager announced the news during his press conference on Friday. Arne Slot has confirmed he will be Liverpool's new manager, with the Feyenoord boss taking over from Jurgen Klopp at the end of the season. Klopp's announcement that he would leaving at the end of the 2023-24 season saw a number of managers linked with the vacant post at Anfield, with Xabi Alonso long considered the front-runner. Liverpool have not formally announced the move, but Slot revealed he would be replacing the German in the hot seat. "I can confirm that I will become the trainer there next season," he said at a press conference on Friday. According to Fabrizio Romano, a work permit is still pending for his coaching staff and an official announcement from Liverpool will be made at a time of their choosing. Slot's revelation comes just hours after Klopp, 56, held his final press conference as Liverpool boss, where he admitted the last week had been the most intense of my life. After Bayer Leverkusen boss Alonso announced he would be staying in Germany, Brighton coach Roberto De Zerbi and Sporting Lisbon's Ruben Amorim appeared to be the leading contenders, before talk turned to Feyenoord Slot in earnest earlier in April. The Dutchman was heavily linked with Tottenham last year, but now arrives in the Premier League after Liverpool agreed a £9.4 million compensation package with Feyenoord. Now he arrives into possibly the most desired managerial role going on the continent, with a team that was competing on for fronts until deep into the campaign at his fingertips. Slot shot to prominence for his work at Feyenoord, winning the Eredivisie at a canter in 2022-23 before adding the Dutch Cup this term, with his side set to finish second in the league to runaway leaders PSV. The Dutchman had been open in his willingness to take the job if such an offer were extended to him. "The clubs are negotiating," he said last month. "I am waiting to see what will come out of it. It is no secret that I would like to go to Liverpool. Now I am waiting for the clubs to reach an agreement. I have every confidence in that." After a game against Go-Ahead Eagles, Slot reiterated his desire to join Liverpool and said it would be crazy if he didn't consider their interest. "I'm having a great time at Feyenoord, but if there's a club like Liverpool, it would be crazy if you didn't find that a great next step in your career. The clubs are in talks and I'm waiting for that. That was me before the game and I still am 2 hours later." Speaking on Friday, Klopp said, "Great moments already. We don't have to pretend it's a normal week, because it isn't. I'm a very pragmatic person. I have been saying it's last game and then holidays, business as usual. We had a barbecue here yesterday with the players. The day before with the staff from Chapel St. It's a lot. Saying goodbye is never nice. But saying goodbye without feeling sad would mean the time we spent together wasn't great." Liverpool's new sporting director Richard Hughes has strong relations with Feyenoord after signing defender Marcos Senesi for his former club Bournemouth. Slot ticked the most boxes after a thorough search for Klopp's successor led by Michael Edwards, the CEO of football at owners Fenway Sports Group. Anfield officials contacted the Dutch champions with a first offer of compensation for the 49-year-old, who does not have a release clause in his contract. He has already received a glowing endorsement from Klopp, who described his now confirmed successor as a good guy, and praised the way his teams play. "I like the way his team plays football, definitely," he said. "All the things I hear about him, some people I know him, I don't know him yet, but some people tell me that he's a really good guy, and I like that a lot. So, good coach, good guy, looking forward for the club. If he's the solution, or the man, then I'm more than happy. It's not up to me to judge these things, but it all sounds really good to me. It's the best job in the world, best club in the world. Obviously now, I help even by not finishing on a high, it looks like, so there's space for improvement. It's great job, fantastic people. He would take a really interesting job. His accolades at the Dutch side have made him an ideal candidate to succeed Klopp at Anfield." Slot arrives at Anfield at a time when the futures of a number of players are yet unclear. Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold will all be out of contract by the end of 2024-25, with decisions needed to be made this summer. Salah's situation in particular is uncertain after his on-pitch spat with Klopp against West Ham, although reports suggest the club are planning for him to still be a part of the squad next term. Klopp announced in late January he would leave the club after nearly 9 years at the helm and delivered a Carabao Cup in his final term.